Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our 2017 California Wrestling Hall of Fame inductee, Mr. Joe Dansby. His presenter is his sister, Miss Nicole Dansby. Joe Dansby wrestled at Palma High School. He was a three-time league champion and was a CIF Central Coast section champion. Please note, Joe Dansby is the only wrestler from Palma High School to place twice at the CIF State High School Wrestling Championships. Joe was a California Cadet Freestyle All-American and a 3-year member of the California Junior National Team. At Cal Poly, Joe was a 4-time letterman, and he was also a 3-time Pac-10 Conference medalist. Joe was an Olympic trials qualifier and a National Greco-Roman team member. In 2001, Joe Dansby became the head coach at Cuesta College. In 16 years, his teams have won 5 conference championships with 3 state community college champions and 16 All-Americans. Joe has been Conference Coach of the Year 5 times. Ladies and gentlemen, inducted into the 2017 California Wrestling Hall of Fame, Mr. Joe Dansby.
You have to love random draw, right? I would like to first express my extreme gratitude to the California Wrestling Hall of Fame Committee on even considering me for this worthy honor. I feel very blessed and humbled. I would also like to give the most heartfelt thank you to my biggest fans, my parents. I could not have achieved half of what I've done without their love and support. I know there's not enough words to let you know how much you mean to me, but for starters, Dad, Mom, Nicole, I love you and thank you. For those of you that maybe saw me wrestle in high school or at Cal Poly or internationally, you probably have seen my dad. And if you have not seen him, you heard him. And that was the guy that, he should have been in the stands, but he was most likely mat side and sometimes illegally on the mat. Cheering, saying things like, "Joey, you gotta have some pop. Tiger, you gotta pop." I had no idea what he meant at the time. I mean, I knew I was Tiger, but what did he mean by pop? Did he mean I needed to get out of the bottom? Did he mean that I needed to use my hips more? I have no idea. Anyways, in junior high, I quickly figured out in my 2-week program that I didn't like wrestling. It was hard. It was difficult. I liked breathing. So I was going to play basketball. I was transferring from junior high to high school, but I was also transferring for the first time from public school to private school. And that meant new coaches, new friends, new teachers. So as I was trying out for the basketball team, beautiful gym at Palma High School, this large man came in, very confident Marine, and he basically pulled me off of the basketball court and showed me the wrestling room. And the wrestling room was not impressive. It was a cafeteria. But what impressed me about Coach Don Borelli, my high school coach, is he was very passionate. He was very loving. He knew my name. He made me feel like I was going to be a part of that team and successful. And he made me enjoy wrestling. He taught me a few things. He taught me the golden rule. That is chest on chest, and I use that today. He taught me to always circle. He also taught me things off the mat. He taught me he who eats the fastest eats the mostest. When you think about it, that works great at buffets. But through my high school career, that thing stuck in my head. You gotta have some pop. What the heck are we talking about, Dad? What does he mean? On to Cal Poly, Coach Lennis Cal, great mentor, taught me way more technique than I learned in high school. Taught me how to be intense, He taught me how to be better, work hard, believe in myself. He also taught me that in Greco-Roman, you can use foot sweeps, but only when he allowed it. So he used to hit me in foot sweeps when we were going Greco. Just when I thought I could learn all I could from Coach Lennis Cowell, I got a chance to be his assistant coach for 4 years. And I learned a lot about coaching styles and tactics of coaching. So I remember one time being in Las Vegas, and this wrestler, I was coaching him, and he lost 18-3. And I was like, hey, you can do it. Come on, you're a senior. Come on, this is it. Come back. And he came all the way back to wrestle for 5th and 6th. And he came up to Coach Cal, and he goes, Coach, what do I need to do to beat this guy? And I said, I got to listen to this. What's he going to say? Guy got teched last time. He says, get a gun. And he walked away. But then he came back. He came back and he said, wait a minute, don't get a gun. That guy might take it away from you and shoot you. So I was always the nice guy, I felt like, but there is something to that. That guy wrestled. That guy lost. He still lost, but he lost by 1 point. He wrestled very, very hard. So Lennis, I really appreciate all you've done for me. But there it is. Joe, you got to have some pop. Internationally, I met a lot of great coaches. Got to travel wonderful places. A lot of these wrestlers are my friends. Hey. But still resonated me with was that question or that statement, Joey, you got to have some pop. So, Dad, I looked it up. And the best definition, make a burst that people can hear. So I really feel like this is my pop. And I hope you can hear me, my family, my friends, my dad, because Tiger's got his pop. Thank you.